You're watching Minister's Material with Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa.
Jesus. Put your hands together for Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. There's a person that is now interested who wants to marry you now. But the closer it gets, the more questions you are beginning to have concerning the person.
Yes, it's true, man of God.
Now, come, let me talk to you. Why I'm saying so is because I'm seeing a discussion like you've once sat down and there was sort of like an advice that was coming, especially from her
It's true, man of God.
to you
Yes.
about this particular person.
Yes.
And your conclusion was, let's just pray about it
Yes, it's true.
and see what God is going to say.
Yes, it's true.
Did you speak to me?
No. I spoke to her.
You spoke to her?
Yes.
Did you speak to me?
No, Baba. No.
Okay. Before your husband was taken to be with the Lord spoke to me about him. I saw him, and I saw what was going to happen. I prayed against it, and a voice came to me again, and it said, again unto me. I'd seen a lot of things, I heard a lot of things about that. But then the last word that I got was, the Lord opened my eyes. He allowed me to see the reason why he had to take your husband. Why I'm telling you this, it's so that you don't, in your prayers, you don't continue asking God, why?
Thank you, man of God.
Because your husband really was an upright man, very much loved by God.
Yes.
And it was going to be a disaster for God not to have him present in heaven. So the Lord said to me, you can pray, preserve his life, but there is a time that is coming. Because some few days, like a month, like 2 months before your husband died, you people started having some misunderstandings.
It's true, man of God.
There was an issue because I'm seeing him standing in a particular place, and I'm seeing a certain girl in a particular place,
Yes,
and I'm seeing him moving, walking towards this particular person. And the Lord is saying, this thing is really timed. If you delay, he's going to fall from grace. So would you want me to take him as he is right now, and then he remains in my presence, or he commits sin and I will not touch him again? That was the option that I was given by the Lord. And you could have come across some secret issues concerning him,
Yes,
all of a sudden. That he was now becoming like unfaithful to you. There was an issue that you wanted him to open up on.
Yes.
And this issue was supposed to be finished, I think, the following week before the accident. Because you had already started the conversation, but there was tension because of the issue.
Yes, it's true.
The man didn't want really to get into details because you were questioning him about certain behaviors that he didn't have before.
Yes.
But your concern was, how can this be happening and yet we are this close to the prophet?
Yes, it's true.
Are you sure? Because your heart was saying to you, this one day, the prophet is going to see this. Yes. And he will know about this.
Yes.
But you two people, you kept it as a secret. You never shared it with anyone.
It's true.
You never spoke to me. He never spoke to me.
It's true.
But I'm telling you this so that you stop asking God questions. Because what you need now is to be comforted. Simple. But the question is this the right person?
Yeah.
Or is the right person?
Yeah.
Is this person the right person?
Yeah, me,
Is
Papa.
this person the right person?
Help me, Papa.
That's where I'm coming in now. We need to talk about that. Sometimes you realize even when you begin to move around and you're sharing with people what God might have given to you, it's shocking. It's amazing that had it not been for the prophetic, some people were just about to lose their health, lose their lives, lose their properties, lose their relationships. And somebody is threatening suicide. There is a person that is threatening to commit suicide. But you need to be very, very, very careful in the way that you do things, because you will make a decision and a person will commit suicide.
Yes, Prophet.
Now, it's a decision, you make it, but what happens after that, that's what we need to pray for, because still you have to go ahead and make a decision. But the issue is what happens after you have made a decision.
Yes, Prophet.
Because I'm not, there is a list of things, you gave this person a list of things that he should have followed.
Yes,
And on the list, not even one of those things that he followed.
yes, Prophet.
Now, it was as if you surrounded yourself with conditions. I am present. I'm here for you. I will die for you. But these are the conditions that are surrounding me.
Very true, man of God.
Fulfill any, even half of the conditions, then no problem. But somebody is not even making efforts to fulfill any of those conditions.
Yes, Prophet. It's
And the
true.
decision is about to be
Very
made.
true. Yes.
But the issue is what happens after the decision. You see, some of these prophecies, you're just looking at me like that but he understands what I'm saying. That's one thing about the prophetic.
I understand perfectly well.
That's one thing about the prophetic.
Yes, Prophet.
Oh, Jesus. So, you can sit down. You can sit down. You can sit down.
Prophet, help.
You can sit down. You can sit down. You need to pray about this migraine headache coming,
Oh, yes, Prophet.
going and coming back, going and
Yes,
coming back.
Yes, yes,
To a point where sometimes you have to sit and hold your head like this.
yes.
You can't control it, you can't lower it down. You try
very
to take.
true.
Now it's no longer advisable to keep on taking painkillers, because this has been a problem for a while now. It has gone, it comes back, it goes, it comes back.
It's very
it goes
true,
and
man
it comes
of God.
back.
I do take tablets for headaches, which always recur.
But I need to pray for you now, once and for all. And you can go and stand over there. I'm going to come and pray for you.
Aye.